Kristen. I'm an Alice advocate. I felt like somebody needs to say something. And most people who are on the factory floor don't have the words to be able to communicate that, don't have the voice to be able to say, I'm a person too. You start looking at all of the possibilities that are near to your new home and realizing I could just work here. I could just grocery shop here. And more that's going to impact the Holland economy. My husband could be making $1 less an hour, and we would still have the same amount of money in our pocket, because that $1 an hour, every hour that he works for a full 40-hour week, goes to gas. And then if I drop him off and come back out to our house in Allegan, that goes up to $2 an hour. That starts to add up. I went into a house on 16th Street. I was dropping off kids who lived in one bedroom with their mother. There were 3 bedrooms in this house. Each bedroom was rented out to a different couple. 2 of those couples had kids. So at least 2 families had a family room where everybody slept in the same room. In the living room, there was a mattress on the floor where another couple slept. And there was another guy who slept on the couch. And all of these people had come together just to be able to afford the rent. Just how much more you can afford leaving Holland is amazing. If it were affordable, we would still be there.
Alice workers are essential to the fabric of our society. Alice works in jobs that we see every day across every part of our life, from childcare workers to mechanics to people working in our factories to people serving our food. Alice is all around us, and Alice is a very big part of our community. The future success of our community is directly tied to the financial stability of these Alice households. When Alice suffers and is forced to make difficult decisions, the whole community faces serious consequences. The United Way Alice Project works to give voice to our Alice population, just like Kristen said. Currently, 31% of all employed adults in our community are fitting into the Alice population, and we need to find solutions for them that helps them live the fullest life possible. We have some of the best businesses and organizations in the world right here in West Michigan. And for them to compete on the global competitive scale that they need to compete on, they need to fill jobs in all different kinds of income levels, including Alice. The average cost of living for a family in Michigan has rose 27% in the last decade. But what we haven't done a great job of locally is building a community where the cost of living matches what we're able to pay in these Alice positions. As Kristen said, housing is unaffordable for many families locally. Childcare is unaffordable. Transportation becomes an issue because they're living further and further from work. They're either living too far away to make it work, or they're living here without some of the things that they need. Working together with local municipalities, businesses and agencies, we're trying to fill the gaps, and you can help. You can be a part of the solution by giving, advocating and volunteering in some of the things that the Alice Project is trying to do, such as housing and healthcare and transportation and childcare. But we can't do it alone, and neither can you. We need to live united to be able to solve for the issues that allow our Alice workers to live in our own communities.